Hi, I know it's quick for me to be back, but somebody just sent me a really interesting old video of Liebeslieder Walzer, which was Balanchine's possibly one of his most romantic classical ballets that kind of fly in the face of the gossip that he was an unemotional or mechanical choreographer, because in this ballet, with only 4 couples, 4 singers, 2 pianists, he covers every type of romantic love. You'll see. So I have, it's from the Berlin filming, so the video is pretty rough, and you know they did a lot of crazy bad edits, which drove Mr. B mad at the time, because I was dancing there too. And in Liebeslieder, when I was watching it, it cracked me up because I realized that I've actually partnered all 4 of the ballerinas, even Karin Von Aroldingen, who is too tall for me, but Balanchine did a ballet for us, variations pour un port et un soupir, which was for just me and Karin. And I also danced with her in Egon when she was doing the second pas de trois, and I was doing the solo boy in the first pas de trois. I got to partner her, and then also I partnered her in Symphony in C. Balanchine put us together in third movement because she had an enormous jump, so it was quite fun for him to see us both out there trying to outdo each other with jumping. And of course I partnered Patricia McBride in Rubies and Dances at a Gathering and lots of other things. And Mazzo, I partnered her in Donizetti Variations and Valse Fantasy, and let's see, who's the other one? Violette, of course. Violette was my very first partner in Stars and Stripes Pas de Deux, and Balanchine put me together with her for my first Nutcracker Pas de Deux, and then I choreographed a ballet for us, Sarabande and Dance, which was basically just 2 pas de deux, and Violette and I did the second pas de deux, the dance, music by Debussy, orchestrated by Ravel. It was great fun. And Violette became a very close personal friend of mine and came to Los Angeles often to teach at my school. And so I just thought maybe you'd enjoy seeing it. It's not the whole ballet, it's most of it. And I think it was lifted from an Italian TV broadcast because the films weren't ever broadcast in America. They were done in 1973, so it's a long time ago. But for some reason they weren't shown on American television. But even though it's a little rough, Karin, Kay, Patty McBride, and Violette Verdy are exquisite. I mean, and I wanted you to see dancers trained by Balanchine. And again, I say it all the time, and I mean it. I don't post these old videos as a criticism of today's dancers. I think the dancers in the current New York City Ballet are extraordinary. But I think it's important that they see people Balanchine worked with and liked as inspiration. I always looked up to Villella and d'Amboise as inspiration. And I know the girls in the company always looked up to Melissa Hayden, certainly, and Violette, and Maria Tallchief before them. And Patty McBride was talking once about how she always watched Maria to learn how to be a ballerina. So I think that the newer dancers, and it doesn't even matter their age, but the ones that kind of missed out on having Mr. B directly influence them, the next best thing is to watch the dancers that inspired him and see if they inspire you too. So I know some people in New York and some of the dancers maybe think that I'm, too nostalgic and I'm always holding up these older ballerinas in their face kind of thing. That's not what I'm about. What I'm about is trying to inspire them to look at what the other dancers did, how far they went sometimes. I mean, they really went for it. And Balanchine wanted that. So without him being here, I think it's the next best thing. And that's really why I post these things. My dream, if I would have become the director, I would have looking at Liebeslieder again, and while they're still alive, I would have brought back Conrad Ludlow, who's in this video, Peter Martins, who's in this video, Conrad Ludlow, Peter Martins, Frank Ohman, who's still around, who's in this video, has his own school. So, and Jean-Pierre Bonnefoux. So you have the 4 men from this video that could all coach the men, because the men look beautiful in this. And then you still have Kay Mazzo and Patricia McBride. Unfortunately, Violette and Karin are gone, but Suzanne Farrell did the Karin role in this video many times, way before Karin, and was Balanchine's favorite in this until she left the company. So you could really have a really great cast that knew exactly what Balanchine wanted come in to kind of freshen up. Now, I'm not saying they do video Liebeslieder badly at all in the New York City Ballet. I'm simply saying that while these people are around, I think it would behoove the company and certainly the audiences and especially the dancers, yes, they're going to be a little stubborn and say, well, I did it this way and I wanted it that way and George wanted this and George. That's fine. Everybody can take that criticism. Nobody has to be deflated just because some older generation people come in and get like me and wax nostalgic and remember, because you might get some gems out of this. I know I did when I brought them out to Los Angeles. So here's most of Liebeslieder Walzer with an all-star cast. And as I said, it's Kay Mazzo, Violette Verdy, Patricia McBride, Karin Von Aroldingen, Peter Martins, Jean-Pierre Bonnefoux, Conrad Ludlow, and Frank Ohman. And even though it's badly edited and it's a little fuzzy, you can still get it. And Diane Chilgren and Gordon Boelzner on the piano. I don't know who the singers are. I think they were Germans. But it's Diane Chilgren, who was Balanchine's accompanist and a soloist in the orchestra pit for tons of things and played classes. And Balanchine's right-hand man, musically speaking, Gordon Boelzner, who played all the Balanchine classes too, played the solo piano parts in the pit, Allegro Brilliant, Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 2, then moved into music director of the company after Robert Irving died. So it's really interesting to see them all so young and so beautiful. So I hope you enjoy this bit, and I'll do another video later about partnering, because Balanchine was specific about partnering. He wanted the men to look like Fred Astaire. And you can see a little bit of that in this video, the way the men partner the women. Okay, so John Clifford out again, and I hope you enjoy most of Liebeslieder Walzer. It's a remarkable ballet. Thank you. Bye.
Still